Hey, what's up, guys? Yesterday I was at the D.C. Free Speech Rally with Richard Spencer, Baked Alaska, Mike Enoch, the big whole alt-right thing in Washington, D.C., outside the Lincoln Memorial. On the water image, the splash image of this video, I got a selfie with Nathan D'Amigo. He's a super nice guy, and other pictures too. I was on Baked Alaska stream, and I said Asian Aryanism, and I got to talk about it. So yeah, it was a nice day. I went with some of the Jersey Goys, and we did Airbnb, got outside, saw some other anime right friends, made some connections, made some silly jokes. 4chan is making fun of me. There's a picture of online me talking to some friends, and there's this face I make, something like that, and they zoom in on my face like. I don't know. I think that's kind of funny. I hope they know that I'm pilleater, but I had a Kali Yuga t-shirt on. It said, surf the Kali Yuga in black. A journalist approached me and said, "Sir, what's the Kali Yuga?" And I said, it's like the Julius Evola. It's like the end of times decadence. Fascinating. Can I reach you? Yeah, here's my email and www.asianarianism.com. So I did some talks with some journalists, about 4. One of the journalists said, "I'm sorry, I wanted you to say something about why the South was good." I kept representing myself as an Asian Aryan and independently about myself, and hopefully the media can spin it and say that I'm a nasty person and say that there's this guy who's into white Asian biculturalism. You might hear some of my voice on like a public radio in Washington or Maryland, or like maybe some. I wish I would be on Slate or BuzzFeed or something, but I had some opportunity. I shook hands. I saw Spencer. Spencer said, "No cameras, please. Don't, yeah." Spencer was, he's on top level now. He's like a movie star, but, yeah, I met a lot of great friends. But talking about the speakers, I thought, the first guy, Augustus, was amazing. Great guy, and, had some girl yelling at him, told her, called the media leeches. I was all like, oh. I was all like I kind of wasn't on drugs, but I was all like giddy and being like, whoa, man. Kind of like that. And I was all like, but I was like right up front. Most of the live streams, you could see me with my Kali Yuga t-shirt. I was just filming it on myself and doing whatever. So, yeah, I was pretty up close, and some of it was just out there. I do think I also like Nathan's speech too. Spencer had a really interesting speech about unpacking videos, but at the end he talked about the black cloud. I knew he was going to regurgitate that. And then he tells everyone, "Well, see you next time in Virginia. Bye, everyone. See you next time," like it's church or something. And it was actually only 2 hours and a half. Everybody split it at 2:30. And also shout out to Shoot the Boot, who I met when I was drinking some water. I followed him on his Twitter. He followed me back. So twitter.com/shoottheboot. It's a fun experience. DC's great. There's just a lot of rainbow flags everywhere. It's a gay central. Yeah, there's waffles there. I was telling my friends and pointing them out, and made really good observations with that. The Antifa, for them, the Antifa was behind a gate, and they didn't really get through at all. The cops had them under control, and you could hear their hey-hos and whatever's. It didn't go through. I mean, there was 2 public displays of one the girl, and there was this weird guy, a Jewish guy with a red beard, said Black Lives Matter, which I thought was funny. I took a picture. And then there was this guy, when one of the young Republicans was speaking, he went, "Sieg Heil!" And he was meaning in an ironic way. And, well, talk about some of the IE guys. They're very upfront with them and confrontational. And, yeah, I mean, for maximizing out the alt-right thing, which, by the way, I saw some of the alt-right guys the other day, like Marcus Epstein and Katie something, and I gotta give a shout out to them because I love the alt-right crew too. I love the alt-right. But they had their own speech over there, but I think the alt-right speech was much more where the action was. It was very short. It was a nice way to go outside and meet people, or meet them up front, especially if you're in the DC area. There was no petty drama, just good speeches. I was kind of happy for that. I made a lot of connections, and hopefully, guys, you could probably see me in some of those web streams, me dropping pilleater. I do remember doing a talk with the 4chan poll thing. I don't think I got it out there, but yeah, I just want to get the Asian Aryan message out there.